So dear students, let us start the chapter cubes and cube roots. In your previous classes, the last chapter was the squares and square roots. So like squares, you obtain the cube of a number, that is 1 cube, if we multiplied the number with itself 3 times. That is 1 multiplied with 1 multiplied with 1. That is 1 cube is equal to 1. Then 2 cube is equal to 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 2. So this is equal to 8. So like if we have to find the cube of 6, 6 cube is equal to 6 multiplied with 6 multiplied with 6. So this is equal to 216. So here I have written the cube of the numbers from 1 to 15. You have to remember this. For calculation, you need this cube of these numbers. So these numbers 1, 8, 2, 16, like this, 64, 343, like these numbers are known as perfect cube. Perfect cubes. So a number m is called a perfect cube if m is equal to n cube. If m is equal to n cube, or m is the cube of any natural numbers. So here you look another features that every even number has the cube even number, and every odd number has the cube odd numbers. So the cube of an even number is even, and cube of an odd number is odd. So next let us learn some more patterns in cubes. So let us discuss some interesting patterns in cubes of a number. Adding consecutive odd numbers. So 1 is our first odd number, so that is equal to 1 cube. So next two odd numbers, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, that is 2 cube. Then next 3 odd numbers, 7 plus 9 plus 11 is equal to 27, and that is equal to 3 cube. Then next 4 odd numbers, 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 is equal to 64, that is equal to 4 cube. And next 5 odd numbers, 21 plus 22, 23 plus 25 plus 27 plus 29 is equal to 125, that is equal to 5 cube. So in this way we can find the cube of numbers. So next pattern is cubes and their prime factors. So here in this first column I have written the prime factorization of a number like 4. So 4 can be factorized as 2 multiplied with 2. So 2 is the prime factor and it occurs 2 times. So this is the prime factorization of its cube. 4 cube is equal to 64. So here 64 can be written as 2 multiplied with 2. So there are 6 2's are there. So here 2 occurs 2 times and here 2 occurs 6 times. That means in a cube of the number, the prime factor occurs 3 times what the number of occurring in the number itself. So here 6 factorization is 2 multiplied with 3. So here 1, 2 is there, but in its cube 6 to the power 3. So 2 occurs 3 times and 3 occurs 3 times. So to test a number whether that is a perfect cube or not, for example 729. So we have to factorize first, prime factorization. So 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12, 3. Then 3 8 1. Then 3 27. Then 3 9, 3, 3. So 729 is equal to 3 multiplied with 3. How many 3s are there? 6. So here, from if the factors are grouped into 3, then it can be a perfect cube. So here the factors of 729 are grouped in 3 numbers. So this is a perfect cube. 729 is a perfect cube. Let us solve some examples. Example 1. Is 243 a perfect cube or not? So 243, first we have to factorize 243 by prime factorization method. So this is 3, 81, then 3, 27, 3, 9, 3, 3. So 243 is equal to 3 multiplied with 3. So 5 3s are there. Then we have to group the factors in triplets. That means 3 numbers or 3 factors in a group. So after grouping in 3, so 2 3s are left. So 243 is not a perfect cube. 243 is not a perfect cube. Next example. Is 392 a perfect cube? If not, find the smallest natural number by which 392 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube. So first we have to check whether 392 is a perfect cube or not. So first factorize 392. So 2. Then it is also divisible by 2. Then 2. Then 7, 7. So prime factorization of 392 is equal to 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 7 multiplied with 7. So here, if I will group the factors in 3, then the 1 7 will be left. That means there are 2 factors of 7. So the smallest number is 7. That means if 7 will multiply with 392, then that becomes 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 7 multiplied with 3 7s are there. So we can group this into 3 factors. So this is 7. So if we multiply 392 by 7, then that will be a perfect cube. Next example. Is 53240 a perfect cube? If not, then by which smallest natural number should 53240 is divided so that the quotient is a perfect cube? So first we have to factorize 53240. So 53240. So first we divided by 2. 2 6 are 12. 6 are 12, 2 0. Then 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 0. Then 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 6, 5, 5. Then 5, 1, 3, 3, 1. Then 11, 1 to 1. Then 11, 11. So 5, 3, 240 is equal to 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 5 multiplied with 11 multiplied with 11. So 3 2s are there and 3 11s are there. So we can group them, but 1 factor 5 is the odd one. So if we divide 53240 by 5, then the quotient will be a perfect cube. So the smallest natural number is 5, by which 53240 is divided so that the quotient is a perfect cube. Next example, if 1188 a perfect cube, if not, by which smallest natural number should 1188 be divided so that the quotient is a perfect cube? So let us factorize 1188. So this is divisible by 2. 9 4. Then again 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 9. Then 7. Then it is divisible by 13. 3. So 3 7s are 3 9s are 27. Then 3 9s are 27. Then 3 33. Then 3 11. So 1188 is equal to 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 3 3 3 then 11. So if we will group the factors, so 2 2 and 11 left, they are not grouped into 3 factors. So 2 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 11. So this is equal to 44. So the smallest number is 44, by which if we divide, if we divide 1188, then the quotient will be a perfect cube. So that means 1188 divided by 44. So that becomes 27. So 27 is a perfect cube. Next example, if 68600 is 68600 a perfect cube, if not, find the smallest number by which 68600 must be multiplied to get a perfect cube. So first we have to factorize 68600. So this is divisible by 2, 2 3s 4, then 2, 2 1s are 2, 7, 2 1, 5 0, then 2, 2 8s are 16, 2 5, 2 7, 5, then by 5, 5 1s are 5, 5 7, 5 1, 5, then 5, 5 3s are 15, then 5 4, 3 43, then this is 7, 7 4s are 28, 7 9s are, then 7 7. So 68600 is equal to 3 2s are there, then 2 5s are there, then 3 7s are there. So if I'll group in 3 factors, so only the 2 5s are present. So we need another 5 to group all the factors into 3 factors. So the smallest number is 5, by which if we multiplied 68600, that will become a perfect cube. So the smallest number is 5, by which 68600 should be multiplied to get a perfect cube. So this is all about the cube of a number and perfect cube. So you can solve some problems by using these methods.